What's up, Twitter family? It's Hoppy. I got banned off the goddamn Twizzle tweets. Arguing with some feminists. I mean, it was coming, you know. I mean, it's coming. I've been poking that cow for a goddamn long time. I'm not even mad about it. It's kind of part of my strategy. Sometimes you gotta bait motherfuckers into doing your will, but you just gotta know how the balls. See, 80% of humans are like water. They take the path of least resistance. Electricity is the same way, path of least resistance. And it's fairly simple to put things. Anywho's, I got banned off Twitter, but all the big shots know what's up. And see, this is opening a big conversation the way they're banning all Republicans. This San Francisco-based company. And you know, if the Republicans was in charge of the damn company, they'd probably be picking on the liberals. Let's be real talk. But politics aside, Twitter it needs to be regulated like a utility, like the phone company. Could you imagine if the phone company refused to send Democrat text or Republican text? Everybody go goddamn nuts. If the power company can't get no electric, you're banned because you're a Republican or a Libertarian or Democrat or what the fuck ever. So, you know, everybody says you ain't got no right to free speech on Twitter because it's a private company and they can set whatever rules they want. Well, you know, imagine if the goddamn phone company could do that, or the cable company. I mean, seriously, Twitter has censorship rights more than the president. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All that Jack's got to do is be like, bloop, bloop, you I don't agree with the way you're talking. And then, I mean, I just lost literally a 26,000 follower audience. So they need to be regulated because this shit ain't cool. If we got to pay for it, I don't care. I would pay $5 a month to speak my mind on Twitter. But anywho's, we got a new account, running from India. It's my dude. What's the, okay, are you serious? Okay. So it's, what is it? What? Okay, Lord Hop of India. LORDHOPOF, India. INDIA. And I ain't talking no more because they censored me. So if I can't speak my mind, I'm just not speaking. So I got my homies from India gonna talk for me on Twitter. We're still there. If you need to get at me, holler at Jadri. He's running my Twitter now, my new one with like 3 followers. We'll see what happens if y'all get on there and follow me. But that's where I'm at. So you know, I'm a Twitter martyr. They ban me. They bullying motherfuckers. It's all good. I just have my homies run some shit on there. And when y'all need me, I'm here. Holla, holla.
You are now listening to Random Ramblings with Rob. Yay!
B to the R, O to the B, coming at you with the funny random rambling, talking about all sorts of things that'll make that rain day sunny. Yeah, it's hot and popping, fireball dropping, come get your laugh on. Yeah, that's the concept, you know he be rocking, rock by the facts and all of the gossip. It don't matter where you are or who you with, you gotta tune right in. Bring your girl into your girl to bring your friends, be Robbie lit. Tune in your crib and your whip at your job. He got new shows every Sunday.
Here we go.
What up, everybody? This your boy B-Rob, and I'm back with another edition of the Random Rounds with Rob podcast. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you, the listener, for coming back each and every week, or however you listen to podcasts. You might do like how I do sometimes. I get a whole bunch of them, fill up in my queue, and then I'll just pick them at random to which one I'm gonna listen to first. Sometimes, depending on what day of the week it is, I might listen to the wrestling ones first, or I might hit up the hashtag Blackout Podcast, or if I have a backlog up to where I may have 2 episodes of the hashtag Blackout Podcast or any other podcast, I might listen to a show that I haven't listened to before. I'll just throw it in there any kind of way. But enough about me. If you're a new listener, I'd like to thank you for stepping on in, getting through the border tribe somehow, and breaching the hologram wall of Wakanda and seeing all the wonderful things up in the inside over here or whatever. You might even see the gorilla people. They might come down from the mountains and be like, what's up? Ooh, 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 or something like that. See, we got giggles going on. So let me go ahead on into this. I got a guest, if you haven't heard. So it's my former arch nemesis and everything through the voicemail battles we had on the hashtag Blackout Podcast. She is a writer and an all-around funny person. My guest, I would say this evening, but it doesn't really matter because you listen to a podcast anytime you want, is Miss Kala Stevenson. How are you doing,
Hey,
lady?
hey, what's going on? You my cousin now. We not nemesis. We cousins.
All right, cuz.
Yeah.
See, now, I know we done buried the hatchet and everything. We not nemesis anymore.
Right.
Right. We kinfolk. But to stir that pot, Jarrett sent us a voicemail from the hashtag Blackout Podcast. I haven't listened to it yet. I didn't read the transcript or nothing. I know nothing about this voicemail other than I have it, and he wanted me to specifically play it whenever you got on the show. So I want to get that on right up front so we can hear what he got to say and we can discuss. Because I feel there's going to be some shenanigans.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. You scared? Go to church. All right, let's see what we got.
Wait.
Me that.
All right, I'm gonna have to start that over because I was probably playing that and you didn't hear nothing because I had the thing on mute.
Not a thing.
Funny. I'm not gonna edit that out either.
Oh Lord, I'm scared.
B-Rob. This is Jared, one half of the hashtag Blackout Podcast, and a little birdie named Kayla told me that you guys are going to be recording together. You and Memphis Diva herself, Miss Kala Stevenson. Hopefully you play this on this episode that you're recording with her in the next few hours. Pretty amazing. Cool to hear you guys in the same room, or at least in the same room podcast-wise, if you will. Duking it out for the battle, for the belt of our voicemail championship. That is the hashtag Blackout voicemail championship. Just kidding. I knew that, you guys squashed it. I'd much rather be up to hear a really cool back and forth main event, showcase, showdown, whatever you want to call it, but I know you guys are friends now. But yeah, I'm very interested to hear more about Kayla, more about you, but really more about her, as you asked her about her book Monday Mornings and her upcoming projects, which we know about, which we're going to release on our next episode coming soon. Stay tuned, people. Anyway, can't wait to hear about that, as well as what you guys have put hooks, rubs, and spices all over. Very interesting convo about to be had. Anyway, hooks, rubs, and spices all over your podcast guests. Wait, what? Oh, man. I'm blacking out. Random. Peace.
You wanted to rub some hooks, rubs, and spices all over you. All right, you kind of buried the lead anyway. I mean, before we even hit the record button, you was telling me about some things that you got going on. Before we get to your new venture, let's talk about your current and ongoing venture. You are a writer, correct?
Yeah. About 2 years ago, I've always wanted to write, but I was just scared. So I wrote this book called Monday Mornings, which is still on Amazon. And it's about dealing with people at work that get on your nerves. Mm-hmm. It has like the dirty D. That's the person that go in the bathroom, just tear it up. It's like World War III up in there. And then you have the Houdini. That's the person that like disappears for like 7 hours of the day. Mm-hmm. And then when it's time to go home, they just magically appear. And I mean, it deals with drama kings and queens because believe it or not, you have men at work that keep up shit too. Mm-hmm. So I just try to look at it in a funny way because a lot of people say, I want to go to work today. I want to call in sick. I can't deal with my coworker. So I try to give you just ways to kind of like deal with your coworkers, So it was pretty fun. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I haven't put eyes on it myself, but from hearing Jay and Jared talk about it on the show and just a little bit of online chatter, it seems to be an hilarious book. Now
it really is. I think the funniest moment I had on Twitter was somebody was reading it about the dirty D. And I think it was the Afro Daily, and he said, man, chapter 7 she talking about doo-doo. And I was like, no, I didn't say doo-doo. But I actually, it's a part in the book when I say, you know how you go in the bathroom and you open the stall and they left a visitor looking back at you in the toilet.
Yeah. They
like people don't flush and stuff. So yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And it's been neat because it allowed me to kind of like step outside of the box and also kind of inspire other people. You know, I feel like you can do anything in this world if you take the time to do it.
Yeah. And then you're talking about that visitor in the toilet. It kind of reminds you of a crocodile coming up and floating on top of the water.
Yeah. And then Jared then was talking about how they did something overflowed or they fixed the toilet and something came up and the doo-doo got on his hand. And I was like, ew. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the cast of characters that you described that are reside in your book or whatever, I believe I meet these group of characters every day in my current work situation. Matter of fact, since I deal with that's why I don't write books. A whole bunch of they ain't even.
Man, that's why you got an editor. That's why you get an editor. They just piece the stuff together.
I get a lot of people who come in every day and sometimes I feel like they don't make it to the bathroom. You know, they're just like, they just walk by and they crop dust me and shit. And just like poo particles all up in my workstation and everything.
That's gross.
It is. It's just like.
Get you a mask and get you some of that black war paint put under your eyes and stuff. Like you in the military and just, you know, just get ready.
Get ready, right?
They let you work with camouflage up at work.
I got my boots and stuff on. I do security. They don't allow us to wear the fatigues.
Let's talk about security.
Okay, top flight. Where we at? Where we want to talk about some security?
Can we talk about why is it that you know, you had a little people standing by the door, and Tawana and her baby daddy, they have a cart full of stuff, but I only have a little bag, and they want to stop me. Say, "Ma'am, can I see your receipt?" So
so you talking about Walmart security?
Yes.
I have nothing to do with that. I'm not that type of security.
Oh, thank God, because I was gonna check you. Oh, okay. I'm happy to know because I'm. Oh, and it's like they be waiting on me. So I try to switch it up and go through the garden part of Walmart. And, you know, they be waiting on me, and I don't get it. They be like, "Can I see your receipt?" I be like, "It's deep down in the crevices of my purse." So I have to get it out and give it to them.
Now I've been free carded, as I like to call it. It's just it's kind of illegal. Well, it is illegal. It ain't kind of illegal, and then it's kind of not my fault because I go up there with this big basket full of shit, and I put stuff on the under part where you carry shit on the bottom or whatever. And I put everything up there and I forget the shit on the bottom is there. And then I just stroll out the store and then I don't say nothing. And then I get to the car and I'm unloading everything in the trunk and I'm just like, oh shit. I didn't pay for this.
You know what? That happened to me at Walgreens. I felt so bad. This particular day I didn't have any deodorant. I said, let me run up to Walgreens and so what I did was I didn't have a little carry-out thing, so I picked up something, maybe some washing powder or something. Then I ran to the deodorant, and you know how you hold stuff under your arm? I held it under my arm, then I was getting some more stuff, and I had like a handful of stuff and paid for it. So when I got to the car, I got in my car and something fell. I said, oh, I didn't pay for this deodorant. I said, if I go back in, they're going to arrest me. So I took it because I live in the hood. I live like in the hood. And so the Walgreens is down the street. And I knew they were probably going to be like, she stole that She stole that every extra dry. So I ain't take it back. I felt bad though. I did. I said, Lord, forgive me.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
I had a couple snafus in the self-checkout aisle as well. It's just like I have like double of the same item or whatever, and I'll just go across once and throw them both in the bag.
Have you ever been to the grocery store, Rob? And I know I wasn't crazy. I had some fruit. I love fruit wrinkles. You know, the little fruit roll-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
And the sacker kept my fruit wrinkles. So when I got in the car, I was going to drive home and eat my fruit wrinkles. And they wasn't in the bag. So I marched back in this place called K. Rogers. Get it? K. Rogers? Kroger's? K. Rogers. And so I went up to him and I said, where are my fruit wrinkles? And he said, what fruit wrinkles? And the cashier, she looked at me and she was like, what are you talking about? I said, see this receipt? My fruit wrinkles wasn't in the bag. And she was like, well, did you make it home that quick? I was like, no, I was going to eat and drive. And I said, you took my fruit wrinkles. And he was like, no, I didn't. I think it was a conspiracy. So y'all need to check y'all bags when y'all go to K. Rogers.
Yeah, and first of all, you might have took him aback because like, who the fuck call them fruit wrinkles? I ain't never heard of that in my life.
I have my own dictionary, Rob. I have my own vocabulary of words, okay?
Okay.
Do you know what a putchinookum is?
No, but I would like for you to tell me.
That's a little old baby, putchinookum.
Okay.
I don't know how to spell it yet.
All right, so there's the language of Wakanda and there's the language of Wakala.
Yes. Yeah, actually, it's the language of Kalamazoo. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute, y'all.
We taking live calls. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the Kalamazoo. And do you know what a is? I can't spell that either.
No, tell me, please.
That's a little old baby. Look at that little oh, that little put your nickel. Yeah.
Put your nickel in the thud is the same thing. So is one a girl, one is a boy, baby?
No, just a thud. THHHHHH. Oh, look at that. Put your nickel. Let's see. Put your PUT cha CHA nookum NUCKM. Put your nickel.
All right. Then, you know, if you get in a fight, you like, I punch a nickel in the face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. There you go. See, I'm going to have to pop you. Then you got to say it with love. That little put your nickel. I think it's a cute word. I don't know.
I don't know. See, with words like that, you know, and you being a writing all, you should write your own. That could be another book idea, another publishing thing. You can write your own little dictionary. Put your nickel.
Boy, if I had a dictionary, I don't know, there'd be some words I don't understand.
Yeah, it'd be the Webster's Dictionary by Kala Stevenson. And then you got put your nickel, you can have your in there.
Ooh, you get it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. So when you see a little baby stroll through and say, oh, look at that little put your nickel, they probably gonna be like, what you call my baby? Don't do it.
I'm sorry, it's not derogatory.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and what you been up to?
Getting crop dusted at work, like I was saying before.
That's all right. You know what season it is, don't you?
Yeah, it's cuffing season because I'm working at a courthouse and they're getting fined. It's literal cuffing season.
No, it's the income tax bowling season.
Oh man, I did that and spunt that.
Well, I thought I was gonna spun that too. Until the IRS said, oh no, we will take this.
It's like no more vibranium for you.
Man, what you said. that hurt my heart, man, because, I'm starting with the book I'm working on called Sister. It's a book about these four women that ride motorcycles together, but it's about what happens after the women park their motorcycles. Like life takes over. So the book is about what we as women deal with life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted people to understand that, you know, ladies, they ride motorcycles and, you know, and they travel and they network and do community service, but they're moms, they got kids, they take care of it's just like we're normal people. Mm-hmm. You know, I just like to ride, but, you know, there are other women that they make a career or something out of it. Like there are other women that they travel from state to state to state, you know. They set goals to get these certain miles, and it's pretty neat. It's the same things that the men do. But I just wanted people to understand that, you know, we're human. So when I was working on that book, right now it's being edited. Mm-hmm. It's my first fictional book. So she gonna have my editor, I want to give her a shout out because I guess she looking at that book like, golly, what the hell? Because I was reading the transcript and said, what the hell that mean? She got a lot of work on her hands. Hey, Kanika, yeah, I'm gonna pay you soon. So I got the inspiration when I was writing the book and working on my characters. I was coming up with everybody is a writer. That's RYDAA. So I was like, oh man, okay, reaching your dreams and ambitions. I was like, okay, so we're all on a journey, and it doesn't matter if you like motorcycles or not. We're all trying to get to the next level in life. We're trying to be happy. So that's how I got the inspiration for my t-shirt line. And so then I met some women that I ride with. Some live out of town. And then I met ladies here in Memphis, and that's how I started kind of designing. I don't draw. I'm not a good artist. So I hired a designer, and everything I had in my head, I was able to bring it to life with some t-shirts. So I'm launching an online store through Shopify, mm-hmm. and it's called Rider Apparel. And it's real inspiration and motivational for women. You know, you don't have to ride a motorcycle to get, you know, to purchase a shirt, but it's some really nice stuff in there that I came up with. There's my first shirt called She Rides, and then it lists the reason why we as women like to ride: for therapy, you know, to get on the road, to talk to God, to communicate, mm-hmm. to just, you know, have the wind on our skin, mm-hmm. because we can, and stuff like that. So
yeah, and then you got some asshole with a dirty mind like me, and She Rides, that can be some of the same stuff you just said.
No. On this t-shirt, it's a lady standing by a motorcycle, nasty self, and it just, shut up. Next question. Next.
You can ride that motorbike.
Yeah.
How long you been riding motorcycles?
Wow. I started later. I started late in life riding. I believe I was about, let's see, 2, 4, maybe. I'm thinking maybe about 8 years, maybe.
Okay, all right, yeah. Not for me. What made you wait so long?
Listening to people, dream killers, dream snatchers. You know, they're dangerous. You know, they're stereotype. Mm-hmm. That's not a woman thing. That, you know, that's, you know, a lady don't ride motorcycles. Yeah. You don't need no bike. And then the man was like, you ain't gonna get no bike. You don't even know how to ride, mm-hmm. and you gonna kill yourself. And one day I said, the hell with this. I joined a social club. So, you know, they don't ride motorcycles. They, you know, they do a lot of community service, and they're on the motorcycle scene, and they support a lot of clubs. And then I left there and I joined the all-female motorcycle club. Okay. And so you had to have a bike. So I went and got a bike, put a bike in the layaway. Yes, I did.
Did you get it from R. Rogers?
Get it from who? Shut your mouth. Credit was a little challenged at the time. And so I fell about 10 times on that bike. I've fallen off that bike about 10 times. The first time I fell, I lied to my dad. He said, what's wrong with your knee? I said, I was walking in some hills up a hill. He said, you was walking in some hills going up a hill. I said, yeah. And he said, then what happened? I said, a big old gust of wind fell. And I fell. And he was like, okay. And it took a couple of months for my knee to heal. So I got back. I would not stop. So a friend ended up naming that bike Tenacious. Because I would not stop. I would fall down the hill, fall up the hill, go around the corner with one hand, trying to wave to people, run into the curb. I would come home walking with dirt all on me, and my neighbors would be like, where's your bike? I'd be like, round the corner. Yeah. And I mean, I would always be walking home. They'd be like, Kayla, where's your bike? I'd be like, around the corner. So I finally got it, and I went from a crotch rocket to a cruiser. So I like it. It's my therapy. You know, I feel like I'm Superwoman. I feel like I can kick your ass when I'm riding.
Now, let's talk about a point that you made in that story that you were just telling me. You got hurt the first time, and you didn't tell your pops. You just kind of like let it heal itself and whatever.
Man, I went to work, and my supervisor was looking at me crazy, and people was looking at me crazy, and I couldn't ride. I have keloid skin, and what happened was I ended up busting my knee wide open, and I had to go to the doctor. They said, we can't put stitches on this because it's got to heal on its own. So I just refused to quit. It was something I wanted to do. And I liked the way it made me feel. I felt free.
Yeah. Now, but what I was saying is just like, when you said that, I've had many instances where I fucked myself up somehow. And instead of going to the doctor, I just, put some tussin on it and just.
Yep, I tried that. We tried that. That didn't work. It didn't work because I was cut really deep. I had to go to the doctor. I've fallen, and the other times I've fallen, I ran to some bushes.
Oh, so you had a little cushion.
I ran to the bushes, dropped the bike, going down the driveway. Now
with your 8 years of riding experience and everything, you can say that you can identify different motorcycles pretty well, correct?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with a Ducati?
Ooh, those are nice, fast bikes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember way back when I was still in the military, we was in California. We was right outside of 29 Palms. We was washing vehicles and everything. We was getting ready to go back across the United States to North Carolina, and a guy rolled up on a Ducati, big long bike, low to the ground, and he just and I think I've told this story on here before, but like, I don't know shit about riding motorcycles. I stay away from them. But anybody with an IQ of a little over the bare minimum would know whenever you are going to park your bike, you pull in and
that's right.
You pull into your spot. The first thing you're going to do is put your feet down on the ground so the motherfucker don't fall over.
Right.
Well, this particular gentleman did not do such a thing. He just rolled up to a stop, paused, then he fell over with the bike.
Oh.
And then when he fell, he was like, I dropped it. I was like, no shit.
Well, that's happened to me too. Yeah, but I didn't. Never mind. Anyway, that happened to me too, and then it happened right in front of some lady bikers. I was like, oh, but they helped me up. They helped me. So then I rolled into a gas station in the wrong gear. That bike said, whoop, and I rolled. And I got back up and met my friends, and they said, you fell, didn't you? I was like, no, what y'all talking about? They was like, Kayla, it's dirt all on your back. I fell. I had dirt in my mouth too, on my lipstick. It was crazy.
Nah, this that earthy tones that I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, I have a lot of. I even had my hand stuck in the fairing once.
Shit, woman. You said there's 4 women in this book, correct?
Yeah.
Is one of them you?
No. You know what? Actually,
no. I'm talking about like, is the character kind of like going through some of the stuff that you're talking about? She's just a new writer,
no. These people are experienced writers, but are dealing with life issues. Like one of my characters, her son, she's a single mom. Mm-hmm. She has 4 children, and she happens to come home, and her son is having sex. Ooh. In his room, and he's supposed to be at school, and she thinks her son is a nerd, but he's a player.
Well, he was coaching. He was teaching her how to ride that motorbike.
Yeah, he was doing something because the lady was in there screaming. And so my other character is an awful person, and she is just she awful. How
she got friends if she awful?
She just mean. Well, she's not mean. She just mad at her dad for not being there. Mm-hmm. So she just don't really respect men too much. But she has to get. She's gonna go through a life changing moment. Mm-hmm. Then I got another character who's married, and her husband has been lying to her all these years. Mm. All these years.
Is she cheating with the mean one?
No. And then my other character, what's my other character? Hold on. Oh, my other character, she's like bisexual, and she's a wild card because she just wild. But you would learn her story and why she is the way she is. So they all change at the end. But I just wanted to write a book about real life stuff that people deal with, and I'm not bisexual. Mm-hmm. I can't see myself. Well, you got breasts, I got breasts. Ew. Ew. No disrespect to the.
Just not your cup of tea.
Yeah, no disrespect, because I'm really cool with some people like that. But no, get away from me. Ew. Nah, I got them. You got. What we gonna do?
I don't know.
So.
That's the same thing with dudes slapping their flagpoles around or whatever.
I'm strictly. Shout out to M'Baku. Hey, baby, wherever you is.
Now tell me that. You done got off. Well, I bet you wish you got off, but you got off of Morris Chestnut. Mm-hmm. And now you're over here on.
That's so nice. Get away. That's just see.
Why you discarded daggone Mr. Morris Chestnut?
Well, I don't like Morris and Luke Cage anymore, because when I seen M'Baku and the way he was nonchalant and he kind of mean and the way he was sitting in the cold like that. Like, I don't like cold. He was sitting there with his leg partially open and the fur and the leather. And he had this face expression, and he was like technological advances. Oh, it just did something to me. It just, I was like, well, let me find out who this man is, So I got on Instagram and follow him. Nice looking guy when he take the stuff off, but I want him to stay as M'Baku. I want him to be like that forever. I don't want him to be, normal. He was like kind of savage, like, And then when they came in there chatting, I don't know what the hell they were saying.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's just like, he seemed like an asshole or whatever, but whenever y'all together.
Like assholes? I gotta talk to my dad. I gotta call my dad when I get off your show. Daddy, I think I like assholes. Me and her are assholes. I really do. I don't know. I gotta think about that.
He just like, he treat you like shit out in public, but when y'all together, he just like, I'm sorry. I did not mean.
Well, that's vice versa. That's usually me. Shut up talking to me. You got me fucked up, shit like that. So I'm trying to do better.
Just trying.
I'm trying.
I don't know. I'm just trying to envision you riding your cruiser with M'Baku riding bitch on the back.
Well, look, you know what? I had a man say, "Hey, baby, you gonna ride me?" I said, "And wreck my bike? Hell no, get away from me." I get that a lot. "Hey, baby, I'm gonna ride bitch on the back of your bike." Did I ever tell you?
No, you never told me.
My next door neighbor had a guest over, and he was on a moped. Mm-hmm. And so this particular day, he rode his little new moped. I think it was like 100 cc's and versus my 1100 cc's. And so he said, "What do you mean you gonna go riding?" And so I was like, "Oh, you riding?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what you riding on?" And he said, "My moped right here is brand new." I said, "Oh no, you can't ride with me. No." He was like, "We can ride on down to the river and everything." So no, not on no damn moped.
See, that's
I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but no.
See, now that's one of them things. You know how sometimes women, they see something in a man, then they feel like it's their job, it's their obligation to bring him up to her level and everything and make him the man that he's supposed to be. That was your opportunity. You seen this man on this lowly little moped, and that was your job, and it was your obligation to bring him up to a cruiser just like you, so y'all can ride together.
Let's say we riding, right? And so I want to go a little fast. I got to wait on him. We can't even outrun the police together. I ain't got time for that.
Well, you could get a little sidecar and you can ride shotgun.
No, I ain't got time for that. That man stopped speaking to me. That's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah, because you shot him down. What? I'm telling you, that was you. That was your moment. That was your. I'm telling you, you could have built him up. I'm
trying to bring my list down a little bit. You know, I refuse to date a man whose breasts are bigger than mine.
Ah, yes.
I'm not going to do it. Okay?
I understand.
All right.
I seen somebody with
you stealing all my powder.
I seen an individual today with some large breasticles, and
I can't. You know, he's sucking on. He want me to suck on his, and I want to suck on my. No.
And then that goes back to what you were saying earlier. I was like, what are we going to do with all these titties? We can't do nothing.
What we going to do? I'm going to be paranoid? No, that's all right. And it's a nice big guy with titties. I mean, they real nice, but I just, that and gold teeth. Now, there's only one man that I would date. And that is Plies. Because Plies.
Oh.
But he be saying some funny stuff. But no, I ain't never dated nobody with no gold teeth.
He wasn't saying no funny shit when that dude jumped up on stage and threw his little ass off.
What?
You didn't see that video? Yeah. They got a video. Some dude got up on stage with Plies and he flung his little short ass off.
I'm gonna look it up later. Oh my God, I'm just too lazy to walk in the den to get my laptop. Oh my God.
I guess that dude was tired of him running off on the plug or whatever. He just.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. I am dead too serious.
Oh Lord, I got to go look at it. I like Plies. I like. So what's been going on in the entertainment world? Did you see that thing of Black China?
What is she? I've heard of it, but I never put eyes to it. She's supposed to be giving some lazy education.
That wasn't even like that wasn't even lazy. Lord, Lord. You know what? I don't understand. No wonder y'all spend all this money on y'all booties and getting them enhanced and breasts and nose and plastic surgery because you get that illusion like you's a bad chick.
Mm-hmm.
But she is a sad chick.
Hey, I mean, that's what it is. It's just for looks or whatever.
Oh my God. She was like, put it in, put it all the way in, put it all the way. It was, man, bless her heart. No, baby, get back with Rob Kardashian. Go on now. Go on.
So she wasn't like the other girl on one of them shows or whatever, where she was damn holding on to the shower rods and flinging shit all around.
Oh, what? Mimi False. Yeah. Here's my thing, and I had a talk. I had a Memphis Diva public service announcement.
I like these.
If you're going to make a tape, video, please have them sign a contract. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Kim Kardashian.
Sign a contract. hey, this is what's going to happen to you if this gets released, because the men are getting angry and releasing shit. The women are getting angry and releasing stuff. Everybody getting mad. They going straight to social media.
Mm-hmm.
Pay me. If you going to put it out there, pay me. Now, see, me being paranoid, I'm going to just go, I'm going to go to the airport and steal some of those metal detectors and put them in my house. So when you come in, it's just going to automatically go off. You can't have no cell phone in my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I guess since you're into that era of entertainment, I guess, you seen the whole thing with Safari or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Hey, that coconut oil. Hey, Safari.
Yeah, ride that motorcycle, huh?
Hey, big head.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't look it up. I just jumped in the car.
Child.
Okay, I believe you from your expression.
If we can just get Safari to stop lining his forehead with paint and eyeliner, and just if he would embrace his going bald or receding hairline, we gonna accept you, Safari, because you got the sausage of life, and we like that.
The sausage of life. La, la, la,
we love you, Safari. I mean, the man got a beautiful body. Oh my God! But I like men like M'Baku.
That's what it's gonna come back to.
Yeah, he got that nice thick neck, and he just thick, and he's like, and I just like that.
All right.
I would not have it. I said I would not have it.
Well, from the way you're talking, it sounds like you will have it.
Yeah, he looked like the type. M'Baku looked like the type of man that's get women pregnant and do nothing. He just get you pregnant and love on you, and you.
He's like, yes, you are my wife now.
You are my wife. I'm going to marry you. And then he pop a baby in her, and then he says, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to get another wife. But I'm going to love you and feed you fruit.
Yes.
So,
because we are vegan.
Yes, because we are vegan. He said, I'm going to feed you to my children. And then it was like, oh, we knew you was a savage. He was like, I'm a vegetarian. I was like, look at this right here.
Are we done?
Yes. Are we done? We were just, ugh.
That was a good movie. What did you feel about the movie outside of M'Baku?
You know what? The reason I have to go back and see it again, man, it's got a lot of subliminal messages. Check it out. They talk about tradition. Sometimes tradition ain't always good.
Mm-hmm.
Then what tripped me out was you got black on black crime still.
Mm-hmm.
What tripped me out was everybody was fighting each other at the end.
Yeah.
And did you pay attention to the colors everybody wore? Black Panther stayed in black. That little secret spy lady, she stayed in green. Oh darn! Hold on a minute. Wait. Hello?
Yeah. Huh?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Man, was Okoye had a lover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was the dude from Get Out.
Yeah.
He was like, my love, you would kill me? She said, I'll chop your head off. Well, she didn't say chop your head off.
Yeah.
But she was like, for Wakanda, yeah. And so what really was fascinating, even though she didn't like Killmonger, she was going to protect Killmonger because that was the king.
Mm-hmm. That was the duty that she was tasked with.
Yes, but I felt bad for Killmonger though. What I like the movie. But I wish they would have told about his little lover, Lady Slade or whatever, because in the comic books, Killmonger gets brought back to life like 5 times.
Well, I mean, shit. With that,
killed several times, and he got this group of people that really believe in him, and so they bring him back to life a couple of times. And I felt bad for him because y'all relatives, your daddy was killed by his brother, your uncle, and they left you there, you know. So I didn't understand why they didn't come back and get him.
Yeah,
so
that was another thing I didn't understand either. Is just like, what would have been the harm in bringing that one child back to Wakanda?
I don't get it. And then, did you see his death marks?
Yeah.
He had killed so many people. And he said he'd been waiting for that opportunity for all his life, you know, to get T'Challa, you know. So I was like, man, family against family. You know, to me, it was deep.
Yeah.
It was deep.
It was like Boys in the Hood year 2037.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was a really good move. I like it. Was just something different. You know, it was just, you know, I'm a colorful person, so I love color. I love those rich colors of India and that purple and that orange. And so I like their outfits, and I like that you actually had some real tribal stuff going on. Like that man with that plate lip in the green suit.
Yeah. We was talking about that. I was like, that's not like something you can do overnight.
Well, actually, I was under the impression that man was like from a real tribe.
Yeah.
But actually, he's an actor, and they was telling how it was digitally enhanced or whatever. But they got a lot of that stuff from, you know,
different
Africans.
tribes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another movie that I can't wait till it comes on Blu-ray and all that stuff, because I want to own that movie.
Oh yeah, you know what? Sorry, bootleg guy. I came by and bootleg. I got to buy it because I love how people were getting into it. They were going to the movie. They were dressing in African attire. I already know who I'm gonna be for Halloween.
You're gonna be M'Baku.
Oh no. Okoye. Yeah, I'm gonna be her, but I ain't gonna be bald headed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a scarf. But I already got my spear together. You just buy a broom, chop it off, get some cardboard, make the spear, and paint it. So we got that part.
Okay.
But I gotta figure out the part about the clothing and all that stuff. But I get it.
Let me tell you about my ignorance. All right. I know nothing about Black Panther other than, you know, what has been shown to us through, you know, the movies and everything. I know it was a character. I know it has comic books and everything, but I haven't read anything, the lore, none of that. I know nothing about it. But from hearing, when we did the Black Panther review show here, talking with Jared and Chuck and everything. And they was talking about the Dora Milaje, and that's the honor guard, the royal guard for the king, correct? Tell me why every time I heard them say Madura Milaje and everything, I thought that was the character's name, not the actual group of women. I thought they was talking about the girl from The Walking Dead.
Hey, she was tough.
Oh yeah. She's a bad lady.
Walking Dead, I couldn't get into Walking Dead after a while. I just, what happened with it? Does it still come on?
Yeah, it was just on this Sunday.
Is she still alive, her character?
Yeah, she is still alive.
You got to be kidding me.
No, because she's a black woman.
Okay.
What are you saying? A black woman can't survive in the zombie apocalypse?
Hell, I know I couldn't survive. I'd probably be, I don't know, man. I'd probably be, knowing me, if I knew where you really don't know when it's going to be a zombie apocalypse, I don't know. I probably have to go to Mars or somewhere, or see if I can go to Venus, see if I can get me a sugar daddy that work at NASA and have some connections. And I don't know.
I don't know either.
Me neither. I don't know. Let's see. I just seen Alien Covenant today.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Why not? I mean, as you speak of this movie, I'm staring directly at it on my shelf here.
I don't know. It just kind of bothered me. It just I don't like the way it ended. I ain't like it.
Well, because despite me owning it, I mean, I'm a movie collector. I mean, I have an assload of movies in here that's still in the plastic that I've never seen or whatever. But
serious?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. And
what's your top 5 favorite movies?
Ever?
Well, in 2018 so far.
Well, Black Panther is one.
Okay. All right, I agree.
2018 ain't really been around too long, so I'm just encompass 2017
through 2018.
Oh shit. Black Panther, of course, we just seen that. Thor Ragnarok, that was a good one.
Okay.
And then shit, I don't think I've really been
me either.
Out to
That's
see
why I'm
too
listening
many.
to you.
Yeah. Well, you can't depend
I
on
love
me.
the Avengers.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you a movie I keep watching over and over on HBO. The Legend of the Sword. It's so good. I mean, it's the Legend of the Sword that Madonna ex-husband produced, and it's the guy from Sons of Anarchy that plays.
Jax Teller. Yeah.
Jack played King Arthur. It is really good. That's one I just watched it today. I watched it, and King Kong was some fire too. Shout out to King Kong, because they came over to King Kong house and started dropping them bombs. And he said, "You can't come in my land." So that was a good movie.
Yeah. So he was like, "I will not have it."
I will not have it. I will not have it.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna just look around in here, and then I mean, whatever catches my eye, I'll see if you've seen it, and we can just kind of go off of that. Straight ahead of me, I have the Bourne collection. You know, Jason Bourne.
Yeah, Jason. I won't. Y'all leave Jason alone. Let him find his peace. Y'all killed his boo thing in the water. leave Jason alone.
What do you feel about the one they did with Jeremy Renner?
I ain't like it.
Why not? I thought he did pretty good.
I mean, I like Jason Bourne, but I'm just, why don't y'all leave him alone? Let him go on a farm somewhere and grow corn and leave him alone.
Yeah. What I really wanted was like both of those characters to kind of come together and then fuck everybody else up.
Yes. That would have been great, but it might happen.
I hope it do.
It might happen. I ain't really been to the movies lately. I just I don't know. It shocked me to go see Black Panther 2 times. I'm going back third.
Yeah, I mean, I got this. You ever heard of the subscription Movie Pass? Yeah, so I got that. I mean, I pay $10 a month, and I can go see a movie once a day, every day. You know, for as long as I want. Just $10
I really had a good time, you know, because they had wine in the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
We went and got some wine. Then they had these these folks be killing me. Hold on.
And this is the life of a Memphis diva.
Hold on, Rob.
Yeah.
I don't know how you, okay. Y'all, hello? Hold on. Hello? No, own it. Wait. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. They inboxing me, so they messing up my phone. But what was I saying?
Movies.
They had the real nice recliner seats, and it was just really nice. I enjoyed it. It was no children, no little babies crying. It was nice.
Yeah, that was like a whole culture shock for me. I've never been into a theater that like had the reclining chairs, or they had people that bring food to you and drinks.
Yes, I like that.
I think that was like, we treated that like it was a high-end restaurant or whatever. Because I
know I did. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm coming back." My aunt was like, "You want some more wine?" I was like, "No, because if I drink some more wine, I'm gonna go to sleep." And I'm trying to, look at Black Panther.
Yeah, because me and my wife, I think the first time we came across a place that did stuff like that, I think we showed up like damn near an hour early before the movie even started, and we got in there, we got some wine and some drinks, and we was eating food and shit, and then we just walked right into the movie.
Because it's nice. See, here's the thing. Don't ever go to the movie with my mama, because she gonna have some chicken in her purse.
I was just about to say that.
Me and my dad went to a couple of Grizzly games, and they will not let you bring food inside. So this particular day, my dad said, stop at the burger place right there. He came out with this bag, and I was looking at him. I said, how in the world? My daddy had a leather coat on, had holes in the leather coat, and put his food in there. So we sitting up, and all of a sudden he break out with this cheeseburger. And I said, where did you get that from? He was like, I got you one in there too. Just dig your hand in that hole. And yeah, my parents, yeah.
Yeah, we do that. We had a thing to where we would stop at the dollar store and load up on candy, and she put it in her purse. Raisinets.
Yes, I do it. Hey, I do it. I ain't gonna even lie. I'll stop and get the little 5-wing combo at KFC. Yeah, I do. I have a big old purse. Yeah, and have a good time. Have my little hot sauce. Can't tell me nothing.
I remember one time we went. I don't know. They sat behind us, and all I heard was like clink, clink, and the freaking glass bottle rolling all the way down the damn aisle to the front row of seats.
Are you serious?
The motherfuckers had liquor bottles in there. They was drinking 40 ounces of shit.
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, long as they ain't break out and start smoking.
Shit. I just seen, before we got on, I was looking through, just Twitter and everything, and Facebook. Colorado is about to introduce its first marijuana legal movie theater. So what I mean by that, they can go in there and they can smoke while they watch movies.
Okay. See, okay. I'm gonna leave.
No, don't leave it alone. That's what we're here for. I want to know.
I don't smoke, but our ancestors did. They had herbs and spices and stuff. Hooks, rubs, spices. and speaking of hooks, rubs, and spices, I went and got a frozen dinner today. I was being lazy. Miss Stouffer's steak and macaroni frozen dinner. And I put some hooks, rubs, and spices on the steak pot and put it in the microwave. It was really tasty.
Well, damn. I ain't gonna lie, I put it on everything too.
It was really tasty. I be getting my money's worth. I put it on some shrimp. I did some chicken, did some catfish. But back to the marijuana thing.
Put some hooks, rubs on it.
Let me get this right. They're going to sit in a movie theater and they're going to smoke and laugh at every damn thing that's not funny in the movie. So what about the people who don't smoke?
Well, I mean, the theater will be specifically for that. So it's not going to be like, all right, you're coming here and this is not what you're going to do. It's not like going to be like people who don't smoke going to be in there either. It's just like for people who want to go to the movie and smoke weed. Why
would you want to go to the movie and smoke weed? What is it going to do? Enhance what?
I don't know. I mean, it's Colorado and it's legal, and it's like, if you want to smoke here, you can. And if you have a place where you can smoke, people are going to take advantage of that. What I believe, because I didn't read the article, I just like skimmed over it. If they can strike a deal, because it's legal to sell there, if I was at theater, I would sell my own weed in the theater, you know, so people can come here, they can buy it in my bag, and then they can go and buy a movie ticket. So I'm making double the money, selling my weed, selling my movie tickets. Yeah. They're going to want all the snack foods.
You can make brownies and Rice Krispie treats and stuff and make a ton of money.
Yeah. Because I can only imagine the economy is just like sky high over there in Colorado. Matter of fact, I need to ask my nephew. He lives in Colorado.
I've never been to Colorado.
It's too cold. Fuck that couch.
There you go. Oh, wait. But if M'Baku went, I would go.
I was about to say that. Yeah, if M'Baku...
I would take Kayla to Colorado. I'd be like, all right.
Can I take my bike?
Yep. My bike. We buy me a snowmobile, a snow ski jet. Okay, let's go. I'll be stalking that man on Instagram and Twitter.
I believe you waiting for him to have his safari moment, ain't you?
Yeah. I can imagine. I just have a nice imagination, so I just imagine. Oh Lord, yes, sir. I'll be glad when I get married. Well, I'll be glad when I get engaged. Shoot, I'll be glad when I get a boyfriend. What am I talking about?
Yeah, there's levels to this shit. I understand.
Man, it's levels to it, man. You know what? That make a good T-shirt. It's levels to this shit. Yeah. It is. It's rough. It's I don't know if I be scaring the men off or I don't know. But when you meet a man and he asks you how many TVs you got, that's an automatic no.
Yeah, that's a disqualification.
Yeah, and then I get tired of men inboxing me on Facebook. First, they ask for a friend request, and I look for mutual friends, and I see a lot of mutual friends, and then I accept the friend request, and then ping. I say, oh, they inbox me. And they be like, hey, baby. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, beautiful. I be like, hey, nice to meet you. We can network sometime, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And then next time they'll say, can I sing something to make you smile, beautiful? I'll be like, okay. Then they send me their sling songs.
I was just about to say there's penis pictures.
And I was just telling Jared them last week, this man sent me a picture and I thought it was Jabba the Hutt. It had eyeballs and it was leaning over to the side, I had blocked that man.
With
Jabba the Hutt, he got this facial expression like, it was scary. It was so, man, when you sending women pictures of your Jimmy Jams, please make sure you put a little lotion on it. Please make sure, there's no lint balls. Just
make it presentable.
Yeah, shave a little bit, Oh Lord.
Yeah, I mean, have a visual reference because people can do a lot of trickery with the camera and everything. I mean, if you
all this photoshopping, me and my aunt were just talking. She said, "What do you do when a man just up and send you a picture of his Jimmy Jones?" I said, "You just need to tell him, look." And I said, "What did you do?" She said, "Well, I looked at it, and it was very nice." And she said, then I asked him, why you sent me that? And he's like, and this is what he told her. Well, I just want you to see what I'm working with. Straight up. And so it's just a different time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I think, before all this technology and everything, I mean, that's what dating was. I mean, you were working to that point to figure out what are you really working with, I mean, because, I mean, usually it wouldn't, forthcoming of somebody to be like, all right, we out on a date, we eating steak and lobster or Burger King or whatever the case may be, and be like, how big your dick is. That usually doesn't come up in regular conversation.
I know some people like that. They be like, I went on a date and we already had that straightened out what we was gonna do after, and I was like, for real? I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's interesting. I was like, well, how what happened? It was all right. I ain't talked to him. Okay. I mean, people got different preferences on what they like. You know, I can't judge, but it's just interesting how dating is now. It's just seems like I don't think people date anymore.
No, not really. I mean, I believe just what you said. It's just like it's more straight to the point. I mean, there's a fucking app for that. You be like, you can just swipe right, swipe left.
Right. I would like to go on a date, you know, and I'm having the hardest time. They will inbox, they will text. One guy wanted to text, and he wanted a text relationship. And he just wanted to text, and he will always text me late. And I just got to the point, I was like, look, if you can't text me, I was like, why don't you call? So, of course, me being like I am, I'm like, okay, he must live with somebody, must be married.
Yeah.
And this guy was single. It's just like they don't want to take the time out to get to work to get to know a person, you know. Yeah. I'm not a materialistic person. I mean, if you say, hey, Kayla, you want to go to Applebee's, we can get the 2 for $20. Yeah, they don't want to do that.
Yeah. And you know, me and my wife, I guess that kind of success story, because I mean, our relationship spawned from the internet, you know. So I don't know if you remember Black Planet or not, right?
Oh my God, yes, I was on there.
Well, we met. That's the way we met. We met through Black Planet.
Really?
Yeah. So we exchanged messages on there, and you know, we would just talk back and forth through Black Planet. Then we graduated to texting. Then we would text back and forth. And then, you know, after a while of texting back and forth on the phone, I was like, can I call you? And then.
See, I like that. See, I like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, she let me call her, and then we would talk back and forth on the phone. And then, you know, finally we worked up to actually go and meet each other and everything.
See, see, how long y'all been married?
A little over 9 years, going on 10.
Oh, wow. You know, is marriage hard?
Yes.
Okay.
Without hesitation.
I asked that. My parents have been married like 40-something years. But the story of my parents is, you know, my mama got pregnant and my daddy had to marry her. Mm-hmm. So. Been there. And and she can't stand him and he can't stand her. And they sleep in separate bedrooms and they're like a brother and sister. It works, but they're both, you know, dad's like 79, my mom's in her 60s. So sometimes she get mad and want to throw a shoe at them, and just seem like it's just hard, you know, to be with the same person night after night. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
I can't speak for everybody else, but I am just in awe of my wife. So
see, and that right there, that's good. I like that. That's, I don't know. It's just, I always wonder, I'll be 48 on Sunday, and I've never been engaged. I've never been married. So I often wonder how my life would be if I had kids and was married. I don't know. I think I'll make a good mom because I'm real silly. Yeah. So I think I'll make a good mother, but I blame. Hello. See, go again. Just a minute. Hello.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think I make a good mom. I think my kids will be silly. Yeah. But unfortunately, I do believe God has other things in store for me to do. Mm-hmm. That's my. If I hear one more relative at the family reunion, baby, is you married yet? What is you waiting on?
Yeah.
Do you like women? Like, no.
You know, I mean, I'm a firm believer in things are meant to happen when they're supposed to happen. Right. You know, because I mean, I tell my wife this all the time. It's just like, there's never been a point in time to where if we needed something that it wasn't provided, whether it was through the, you know, hard work of us or just sometimes, you know, things just fell into place the way it was supposed to. Because there's been many a times where we've been talking about, man, I wish we can do this, or I want to try this, and we need to get this or whatever. And then, you know, a couple days later, something would happen to put us in that position to where we can get this thing that we want, or, you know, something will just happen to where we can get the thing that we need. You know, it just falls into place when it needs to.
See, that's beautiful. And because I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nothing out here in these damn streets.
No.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
Mess. And that's just how I feel. Because in my 20s, I was all out in the street.
Same.
You know, I was at the strip club every Thursday night looking at the men with their Jimmy Jones.
Mm-hmm. With their umbakus.
Telling me.
See, that's the life of a Memphis diva. Everybody trying to reach out to you, show you they schlong and everything.
Oh, I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth.
I know one day when you get real bored, you should just take up one of them schlong requests. Now find you a pretty one, because from what I understand, I mean, I don't get dick pics or anything, but from the females that I know that get dick pics or whatever, just like how you were saying, I think that was your auntie or whoever was just like, well, it looked nice. So I hear that's a common phrase every now and then. So find you one that looked nice and just see where it takes you.
Lord have mercy. Lord.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. Shit happened when it's supposed to happen. Cause I mean, me being young at the time when, you know, I graduated high school 18, got my first wife pregnant. Yes, my first wife, and had 2 kids with her. We got divorced like 2 years in, almost. And then from then on, all the way up until 2008, when I met my wife, I was just running around crazy.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there were like quasi relationships. You know, I think after my first wife, I think the longest person I've been with in that time span. So from 2003 is when we got divorced. And I met my wife in 2008. So in between there, I think the longest relationship I might have had was kind of 3 years, because we weren't together consecutively. It was just like a lot of off and on, you know, that was like the go-to. So yeah, it's just all that space in between 2003 and 2008. I was just all over the map. I was just everywhere.
Oh, wow. Well, believe it or not, I've been in relationships, but it just didn't work out. Or they got married, or had a secret child. Or
yes.
Or they said they was going to come back and get me when they became a famous rapper or some shit.
Did 2 Chainz promise you something?
No.
Was it Plies? That's why you got a soft spot for him.
I just like the way he said back. Back. He be saying back, but he be like bike. Yeah.
That's Florida people.
Yeah. So, speaking of rap, you listen to any good music lately?
Not really. The only people that I'm not gonna lie to you, the only people I really listen to are the people that been on the show.
Oh, wow. Well, Memphis has some wonderful singers. Memphis, Tennessee got some badass soul singers.
Yeah, Juicy J, DJ Paul.
No, okay, shout out to them, but I'm talking about singers.
Oh, okay.
You got a lady named Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lady named Cameron Brown. You got a guy named Courtney Little. He got this song on the radio called Cougar Hunting.
Cougar Hunting. All right, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Look it up. Look up the video on YouTube. And I love that song. It's a bluesy R&B feel to it. And you could tell it's very influenced by some blues.
You said Cougar Hunter or Cougar Hunting?
Try Cougar Hunting by Courtney Little.
All right, I got it right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
I'm going to save that for later.
Save that for later. And let's see, lately I've been listening to Black Panther soundtrack.
See, that's another one of them things. I seen who made it, and I downloaded it, but I never put ears to it yet. Yeah,
I've been listening to it. I love the song where they be like, you
ever heard that in the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, man. I really I just love that movie. That movie just did something to my soul. Mm-hmm. If you want to create something, that's just inspiration because Ryan Coogler, mm-hmm. and that's who produced it.
I think so.
Just extraordinary. It make me want to create, you know. So I don't know. I just think it neat. I just.
And that's the mark of a good movie is when you see this film and it makes you want to create your own thing, you know?
Hold on. Mm-hmm. I don't.
I'm not cutting none of this out. It's smooth as Tennessee whiskey. That's another good song. Oh, look, I got she on the camera now. She done turned her camera on. I can see you, but I can't hear you now. She done messed up her phone.
Hello.
All right, there you go. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Anyway, my thumb's too big. I just be messing all with my dog. Am I back on camera again?
Yes, you are.
All you see is my
you got
my
like,
head, right?
Yeah, you got like the Killmonger slant up top.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Before you go or whatever, I got 2 voicemails from Hoppy Rogers. Are you familiar with Hoppy Rogers?
Yes, I am.
Would you be intrigued to hear what he got to say?
Yes. Put him on.
All right, let's see what we got. We got 2 voicemails from Hoppy Rogers.
Okay, let's see.
Listen, B-Rob, you and Jody are fucking golden together, dude. I'm 22 and a half minutes into this podcast. Ain't even got to a voicemail yet. This motherfucker is fucking hilarious. I've been over here listening to the radio like some 1930s motherfucker, listening to a Amos and Andy set, cackling, throwing my hands in the air, my chair is bouncing up and down. I'm over here fucking dying, bro. Are you fucking serious with these fucking slow down motherfucking podcasts, bro? I was over here fucking dying, dog. And you two need to develop. I mean, it's a synergy, dog. It's a dynamic duo. It's fucking perfection. But I have a disagreement. This is why I'm stopping to take a break right now because I got to smoke a cigarette after all. My fucking belly hurts from laughing, dog. Y'all it's fucking Bill Cosby and Forrest Gump on this motherfucking podcast, dog. But I got to disagree with something.
What?
Y'all act like everybody's just out here fucking everybody talking about this herpes shit. Nah, bro. It's the Puritan. I don't know how it is in other cities, but in Kentucky right now, it's the motherfucking Puritan days. I'm talking this Me Too feminist bullshit that all these fucking liberal bitches holding they pussy hostage, dog. I'm talking it's crazy. And then you got everybody listening to their goddamn headphones, can't even talk to a bitch in public and shit. Mm-hmm. It's fucking horrible. I'm talking I know Kentucky ain't the only place. I mean, motherfucking, nah. There's still some freaks out there, but I ain't trying to get no herpes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in that 40%. So, I know better than, like Jody said, throw my dick on the table with something that you obviously, but anywho, I'm telling you, I was talking about this earlier today. In the 90s, girls was proud to be sluts. And, slut's not a bad word. I don't slut shame nobody. It's the feminists, the slut shame girls that like to please men and, have fun. But, in the 90s, I'm talking, you meet them, they fucking throw their ass up on you, talk about give me a Xanax, I'll suck a mean dick. And now it's all like, don't you objectify me, don't talk to me that way, excuse me, you better respect me, I'm an independent woman, I am not here to be your plaything. It's just fucked up, bro, this shit needs to go away. Anywho, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and get back to this shit. Holla.
That's happy, man. That dude, man, I don't know what to say about it. I'm glad he does what he does because he just brings all kinds of things to this show.
Herpes, boy, I tell you. I don't know what's going on because I be looking at what's the show on YouTube? What's the show? Who's the paternity test?
Oh, who's the daddy? I don't know.
People ain't strapping up.
No.
They ain't strapping up. I saw one today. The girl said, "I want to know who my daddy is," and the guy said, "Your mama say it's me." They tested 4 dudes, and then the 4th guy said, "Who the daddy?" And I felt so bad because the mother didn't know, and the girl was like, "I thought you said this is my daddy," and she was like, "I don't know," And it was bad, So no, people ain't strapping up. I don't know what's wrong with these folks.
But yeah, Jody brought that statistic to the voicemail show that we just had, and he was like 40% of I forgot if he said Americans or just people in general have herpes, some form of herpes, not like I got my dick look like a nutty buddy type herpes, but just some form.
I'm gonna tell you what my doctor told me when we had a conversation one day. He told me if it's 6 people in this room, 4 of us probably have herpes.
See, yeah, that's the same thing Jody said, but he said if there's 4 people in the room, at least one has herpes, and I was just like, I believe it's probably 2.
My doctor told me, he said, "Kayla, chicken pox." I mean, he just broke some stuff down to me one day. He was like, chicken pox, shingles, a cold sore. It's a form of it. He said, and our bodies, when we get to a level of getting so, our body go through something, what do you call it? Tumultuous? No, that's not a word. Like your body goes through a shock system or something's never happened to it. He said, ain't no telling how your body will react. And he was like, he was against people taking, that medicine. What's that commercial?
Valtrex.
Hi. Yeah, he was against that because he was like, all it's doing is making the pharmaceutical companies rich. And it was a really good conversation that we had. I really like my doctor because we talk about everything.
Yeah.
So he was just saying, and I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. All right, if you say so.
Yeah.
So. But hey, did you hear about this dude at the CDC, whatever that place
that went
called?
missing? Yeah.
Yeah. Look, they said it was some stuff about the flu that was killing people. And he got a phone call, got disturbed, but when they went to his house, he was gone, but everything else was there. So I wonder what happened. Maybe he went to Wakanda.
Maybe he's like, I got some shit I need to get healed.
Yeah, I'm finna give me some whatever you call this stuff. I call it V. I'm going to give me some V. What kind of messed up when Killmonger had them to burn all the stuff herb up? Wasn't that kind of that was tradition? Yeah. So okay, you breaking I don't know. So if they take the vibranium and they drink it, when they do it, they have sex.
Is that like Viagra?
Yeah, is that like Viagra? Do the children come out with superpowers? What's up?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's probably something we have to refer to in the comic books because I know nothing about that.
Me neither. I'm just saying. Does M'Baku ever get married? How many women he got? I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to. I don't know how the vibranium Viagra works, but I can only imagine something would get passed down. If a crackhead smoke crack while they're pregnant, the baby gonna be a crackhead too. So well, you heard what's the big breast lady name that played a Foxy Brown lady? Pam. What's her name? Pam Grier. Mm-hmm. Pam Grier said when she was dating Richard Pryor, and he was a cokehead, real bad. And when she went to the OB, they said her uterus was lying, I guess because he was ski. Mm-hmm. And it was residue in her.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So I was like, what? Because it's in her book. Yeah. So I was like, how the hell? But hey, what you put in your body's got to come out.
Yeah. And then I've heard like stories of like people back in the day, putting cocaine in their dickhead, to get it to do the work.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah. So, that's not far from strange, I guess, in that era.
Oh my God.
And then you bringing up.
You know what? Pam Grier was lying. Allegedly. Pam, tell the truth. You know he was putting it in his head.
And then damn, I heard like Richard Pryor might have been bisexual or whatever.
Man, Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, Quincy, stop it.
Tea spilling.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. I give up.
Can't keep your shit to yourself. And see, and that's what killed me too. It's just like, yeah, you can talk all that shit when the motherfucker dead. You know.
Oh, I'm just Quincy telling it all. Quincy telling it. I don't know what's wrong with you, Quincy. You better cut that shit out.
Yeah, I got one more voicemail from Happy.
Oh Lord. Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Let's see what he got. What the hell? What the hell he do? Sound like he getting attacked by something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he got choked by a cigarette.
What species?
All right, I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, he got abducted by aliens. All right, so.
Hey, for real though, I got I got 5 questions for B-Rob. About once a year, I call in and interview B-Rob. So I hope these questions are satisfactory for the audience. So we're gonna start question number 1 for B-Rob. Happy interviewing B-Rob here. Number 1, Mr. Robinson. If you was a tree, if you had to turn into a tree when you died, what tree would you be and why? What species?
All right, there we go. I'm going to just pause it on that one. All right. His question was, if I could be a tree, what type of tree would I be? I don't know. I would probably want to be one of them big, tall, red oak motherfuckers. You know, the ones they put in the park that people come see and take pictures with, and they stand next to it and be like, I look like an ant and this is big ass tree, look like a skyscraper. I want to be a tree like that.
I'll probably be a
pussy willow.
I'll probably be a walnut tree, so I can throw nuts at folks.
Yeah, you be full of nuts, huh?
Yep. They were like, this tree don't never get up out of no nuts. I keep all the nuts to myself. The tree always say, oh, can't you hear the tree say, oh.
Oh, stingy ass tree.
Oh, stingy ass tree.
All right, let's see what else he got.
Species would you be and why?
All right.
I think I would be a shagbark hickory, if anybody's interested, just because it's a Kentucky type of tree and it stands out. And everybody likes hickory, so, you know, y'all can make a steak taste good whenever I die from all the locusts in 25 or 30 years. But anywho, which type of tree would you be and why? Okay. Say that you was a brand new addition to the Crayola crayon. What color crayon would you be? What's your name and why?
All right. If I can be a brand new creation, a brand new color of crayon, what color would I be? And that's a good question.
I would be a kaleidoscope color.
Oh, okay. That does just be the name of it, kaleidoscope. I mean, what would that look like though?
That'd be like 15 colors in one.
Okay, it'd just be like a rainbow crayon. I think.
Because I have a colorful soul.
There you go. I don't know what I would be. I probably
You'd be penis juice color.
Oh, so all right, I'll be Skeet then. Yeah, we'll call that crayon Skeet, and it'll be like a offish gray. Yeah.
What you been eating?
I don't know. I was gonna say in light of Black Planet, I was gonna be Wakandan. It is gonna be like a mustard.
They say this is what they say.
So it'd be like a light mustard or something. I don't know.
You can tell what a man eats by what they eat out.
What they jism, yeah.
Jism is.
I've heard that. It's just like it depends on what you eat. It's your diet.
Yep, it's your diet. And I think the same. That's why you get that thing. You hear men be telling women eat pineapples and stuff. That shit don't work. You don't get all this citric acid. You gonna get a yeast infection.
Yeah, we gonna
you gonna be skeet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be skeet color.
B-Rob, question number 3. Describe the color yellow to a blind person for me. Go.
Oh, shit. Describe the color yellow to a blind person. Fuck.
Yellow is the sun in drag. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right. Yes, yellow is warm. The feeling of warmth. Yeah, it's like not too hot, not too cold. And you go on a hot dog. There you go.
Okay, good enough.
Okay, this is a good one because I like getting a little positivity in there. What was the last gift that you gave to someone, big or small?
A house. I just bought my wife a house.
Congratulations.
Yay. And
it's beautiful too. I saw the outside.
Yeah. And I bought it. They got that damn pool in the back that is driving me crazy trying to figure out how to clean that motherfucker.
Ooh-wee. Bless you.
I'm going to have to pay somebody.
Bless you. I think the last gift I gave somebody was
herpes?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no to the no. It was a candle. My friend Lysandra Trimble. It was her birthday Friday. Well, actually, I think Monday, but we met up, all had drinks and stuff Friday, and I gave her a beautiful scented candle.
Yeah, made from the finest of Cambodian breast milks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And last but not least, number 5. If a penguin just walked into Jody B's bedroom wearing a sombrero, what would he say? And why is he there? And that's the interview, 2018, Hoppy and B-Rock.
All right. And the final question, what if a penguin walked into Jody B's bedroom with a sombrero? First of all, I wouldn't know this shit unless Jody B told me, because I ain't going to be in the motherfucking bedroom to see it happen.
Exactly.
But if the penguin did go in there, I would only imagine that Jody B is high as shit. He done smoked all the weeds. And it's one of his hallucinations.
I agree. And he gonna say, the penguin gonna say, run me my shit, bitch. That's what, yeah.
Now the penguin gonna stand up on the coffee table and be like, are we done? Are we done?
Are we done? Are we done? Are we done?
Speaking of that, we are done. And I would like to thank you very, very much for giving me your time, having me cracking up in here, calling me penis skeet juice. Skeet to the windows, to the walls. And
scrub and spices.
Yeah. Shit, that's the color we should have been.
Scrub and spices.
Should have been lemon pepper.
Yeah, no, you should have been that smoky burn.
Mad cow.
Yes.
That smoking sweetness.
Yes.
See, that's his own. That's his own Crayola box.
Whose company is Hooks, Rubs, and Spices?
Jared.
Okay, because he said we're gonna have to do a commercial.
Yeah.
And it will be a silly ass commercial. I'm gonna tell you that. So that shit is good, man. I put that on some French fries. Ooh,
I put that on everything.
I put it on some French fries and I put it, it was good. And my French fry had a little tingling sensation. I'm going to put it on my turkey bacon tomorrow. Maybe it'll spruce up my turkey bacon because it's nasty.
Yeah. I put it on some green beans and it was delightful.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah.
If I get to fight one day, I'm going to put me some in my pocket and then just blow it in somebody's ass.
Oh, yeah. Just like those. Applying them like some blood sport shit.
Right. Okay, confession. I've always wanted to do that. Just blow some pepper in somebody's ass.
Oh,
I know.
I thought you
I'm
was about to say you wanted to join the Kumite.
Right. You know what? Get off my phone, man.
But before I get off your phone, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, find your book, and where to look up your next venture.
Well, you can find Monday Mornings on Amazon.com, and also check with Insta Freebie and put in Monday Mornings by Kala Stevenson, and it may be a few free copies that you can download via ebook or paper, because I have promotions all the time because ain't nobody buying it. And right now I'm in the process of getting a book edited called Sister, my first fictional book about 4 ladies who love to ride motorcycles and what happens after they park them. Sister stands for stunting and sisterhood together always. And as a result of that, my latest venture is the online apparel for t-shirts and tanks, and it's called Ryda Apparel. It's RYDAA Apparel, APPAREL.com. And go there and sign up for an email for when the store opens. And I'm trying to open that store on my birthday, which is Sunday.
All right.
So I'm on Facebook. You can go to Ryda Apparel. We're there. We're on Instagram under Ryda Apparel. And check us out. I posted a few pictures, and hey, I'm just living. And I think anybody out there, I hope you get inspired, get motivated. You want to do a blog show, just try it. If you want to write a book, it can be done. If you want to start your own little t-shirt line, it can be done. You just gotta get that motivation and do it.
All right. I appreciate those words of wisdom. And as I tell anybody that's been on the show once before, you can always come back in. The door is open. Make sure you bring M'Baku with you and your skeet colored crayons.
Yes.
With your hooks, rubs, and spices.
Yes. And have a good night, everybody. And don't forget to always trust your journey, because you never know where your journey will take you. Meet some good people like Rob and hashtag Blackout Podcast. So, All
right.
Good night, y'all.
And there you have it, folks. Another episode in the bag. Found out that I'm a skeet colored crayon, and we got to learn a little bit more about that wild and colorful personality of Miss Kala Stevenson. So you heard all the things that she plugged or whatever. Check out her book Monday Mornings, and her new ventures that are coming up. And yeah, just follow on Twitter and Instagram and all those places and show her your support. It was a fun time. We know that she like long, greasy M'Baku penises and everything. And she loves hooks, rubs, and spices as much as I do. So on that note, we're going to get on out of here. I'd like to thank Hoppy Rogers once again for sending in some voicemails. He provided us with some interesting questions here at the end. And thanks to Jarrett from the hashtag Blackout Podcast for sending in his voicemail as well. I think this is kind of cool for the show to have voicemails, you know, for me and the guests to interact with. You know, Hoppy had his 5 questions for me, and Kayla was also able to answer those questions as well. And we got a guy's perspective on those questions, and we got a lady's perspective on those questions. So I thought that was a cool dynamic. Even before going in and recording this episode, I was thinking about how I was going to weave in voicemails by doing this format that I'm doing. Usually I would just do the interview with the person. We would sit and chat and do whatever. And then when I edit the episode, I would do an intro, and then I would do an outro separate from the interview. So yeah, doing it this way is cool, but I kind of fucked myself because when you hear this episode, it'll be voicemails that Jared and Hoppy left 2 weeks ago. And the episode that you should be hearing before this episode is the one with my guest, Derek Stoughton, which that's when I was trying to figure out how I was going to incorporate the voicemails into a show that I've already done the intro, the interview, and the outro all in one take. So I guess I kind of fucked myself, and I was just sitting here just having fun with Kayla and everything. And I knew I had to play the voicemail from Jared because he specifically sent the voicemail because he wanted Kayla to hear it. And here I am rambling about voicemails and shit in future episodes that you haven't even heard yet until now, for voicemails that should have been on the episode that you heard before this one. All right. With that being said, you can find me on Twitter at It's B-Rob, ITSBROB. Or if you want to talk professional wrestling and other general shenanigans, that's the place you do it. I also have an account for the show, which is at 3R Show on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. Just type in the Random Ramsel with Rob and I'll pop on up. And you can see my Walmart logs. Also, you can go to randomrobcast.com to where you can find different ways you can help support the show. You can use my Amazon links. You don't pay anything extra. You just go through Amazon through my links and I get a kickback from all your purchases. I have merchandise. You can buy shirts and stuff like that. I have Amazon wish lists of stuff that I would like to get to incorporate into my show as far as equipment goes. And you can be a patron to the show through Podbean, just like Brandon McIntyre and Glenn Abbott, who I appreciate very much. And you can just give me money straight up through my PayPal link. But that being said, you don't have to give me a dime of your money. None whatsoever. It's just there because, that's the thing podcasters do. If you want to support the show in that way, you have the avenues to do that. But the most important thing that you could do for this show and any other podcast is like, subscribe, retweet, leave a review. 5-star review if possible. If it's a 1-star review, it's a review nonetheless. We appreciate the feedback from each and every one of you, and we welcome it because we can't get better or improve upon, what we already have unless we hear from you, the listener. And, we get analytics from whatever podcast provider that we're using. If we know you're out there listening to some extent, or you got us on automatic subscribe, which is also good. But if you got a gripe, if you got a complaint, if you want to add something or suggest something, I would very much so like to hear it. And that is all. That's it for this edition of the Random Rambles with Rob podcast. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www.hushyourface. www.hushyourface. www.hushyourface.com.